Hallo zusammen zu einer weiteren Folge vom New Horizons Podcast. Heute haben wir tatsächlich eine Premiere, denn wir haben zum allerersten Mal in der Geschichte von dem Podcast 2 Gäste auf einmal. Und es sind 2 englischsprachige Gäste. Deswegen switche ich jetzt auf Englisch. And I think our 2 guests, they can introduce themselves. So, ladies first.
Hi, I'm Eva and I'm 20 and I study fashion. I'm from Bulgaria also.
Yeah, and I'm Gabi. I'm also 20, soon to be 21. And I also study fashion and I also study in Bulgaria and we also study together.
So, you're both from Bulgaria and now you are in Germany, Trier. Since when are you here?
Oh, today is just our 1 month.
Yeah, it's exactly 1 month.
Basically, your anniversary. 1 month, Trier. What do you like about fashion design? Why are you studying this subject and not something else?
For me, it's a passion since I'm little. So I wanted to get new skills and I knew that there are really good knitting classes and machines here. So yeah, I want to learn more things.
I have 2 left hands. I can definitely not knit or anything. What about you? What fascinates you about fashion design?
It's just like the form of self-expression that it is. That's like all art, but yeah, fashion specifically, just love it. I don't see myself studying anything else.
Me too, for sure.
You don't have to. It's good when you're happy with your choice. I don't know much about Bulgaria. What are the differences between Bulgaria and Germany, especially if you look at the culture?
To be honest, I don't think it's that many since it's still like part of Europe. But I think it's a bit colder here. Not like the people too. The people are a little bit colder as well. It's cleaner. Like overall, the environment is much cleaner. It's like more beautiful, I guess, in general.
Yeah, I'm just thinking what else is different. The trash and you recycle everything here. That like this in Bulgaria for sure.
That's so hard to get used to.
It's a German cliche because you have 3 bags and you have to decide what belongs to which one.
No, it's good. It's good. It's actually a good thing for the environment.
If you say the people are colder here in Germany, what exactly do you mean by this?
Actually, I don't know. I've just heard a lot of people say that. I haven't personally experienced it.
Well, I hope the Germans welcomed you.
Yeah, actually very, very warmly.
I'm surprised. Like,
Yeah.
I think I like German people. All of them are really polite, but also we study with a lot of
Yeah,
international students. So yeah.
We don't get in touch with a lot of German people, actually. So yeah.
Other thing, like a lot of people here smile on the streets. We don't do that often. Like
You don't smile in Bulgaria?
Like you pass someone on the street and you just smile at them and they smile back or like say hello, good morning.
Yeah, you see, the cliche that Germans are always grumpy, maybe it's not that true. Yeah. And if you compare your teachings in Bulgaria, I think it's National Academy or University of Arts.
Academy.
If you compare the teachings there with the teachings here in Trier, Germany, what are the differences?
Here, there are a lot more like opportunities, except like for knitting, there are so many machines there's just room and space for everything. Everything is here. But as for like the teaching methods themselves, I don't think it's that much different.
And if when you came here exactly 1 month ago, how did the university welcome you?
Oh, the dinner. It was very nice. Like, I really want to say that I was fascinated by it. Like, this is a really good opportunity for the first semesters students
Yeah.
who came here to like get to know all of their classmates. Yeah.
Yeah.
And for us, it was really nice to be there and like see how the year starts for the new students here.
Before we like actually started classes, there was a whole week dedicated to like Erasmus students and internationals. where every day we did something to like get to know each other and stuff like that. So it was actually very like well organized.
And there was also a special welcome day for you. um, when I talk to other incomings from different cultures and nations, most of them, they say to me that one of their biggest problems here is the language. Because, well, German language is quite difficult to learn and to understand. You also take German classes. Is the language a problem for you in your everyday life here?
I wouldn't really say so. I feel like most people here know English. I don't know if that's because we mainly communicate with English speakers, but even like people in the shops and stuff, most of them speak English fairly well enough. But yeah, it would still be much better if we knew German though. It's like unlocking a new world when you know like the language.
So you've been here for 1 month. How do you like it so far? Like Germany and also Trier especially?
I don't know. I think we like it quite a lot.
Yeah, for me it was a bit difficult at the beginning, but
May I ask why?
I think the language
Barrier.
yeah, because I needed to switch like my mind and everything. But now I think 1 month later I'm fine talking with people and like I feel more free.
Is there also something where you say, well, maybe that's not too great for me? Is there something you don't like about the city?
No, I like the city. Oh, also the river and that we can walk everywhere. Like the center is near us. Also the university.
Well, we also live very close to the borders of France, Belgium, Luxembourg. So I don't know if you already went there. Maybe you go
Went to Luxembourg.
once ago, one time. Well, obviously, I'm talking to both of you. How did you two get to know each other?
We started studying together, and it was like we got along so well.
So it just clicked.
Yeah, it's 3 years later, and we decided to come abroad together. But like we're like in a relationship. How did you guys meet? How did I meet your mother?
Well,
I didn't have a lighter. Now I remember before. Yeah, I didn't have a lighter and just went to her and was like, "Do you have a lighter?" And
so the lighter is the start of a beautiful friendship. Perfect.
That fue good to smoke. Well, controversial opinion.
Your opinion? But hey.
No, I'm kidding.
You mentioned knitting before. What's so special about knitting at Trier University? I don't know much about it. Maybe you can elaborate on that.
I think because we don't have it in Bulgarian, our lessons like in our university we don't have it, and I've always had an interest in it. Like two grandmas, they know how to knit, so I know from them. But I really want to know more things, and yeah, it's an opportunity here. They have machines, also. Yeah, what else? Both.
It's just good because it's an opportunity. We don't have that back home, so let's just make the best of it. Since you have it, I think you have like everything and more. We're not taking all the classes that we take back home, but there is an option to take them if you want to. Like illustration, sculpture, there's wood carving. We don't have that. We don't have sculpture. So yeah.
Well, it's interesting for me because I'm someone who doesn't know too much about fashion design. So it's interesting to see how much we actually have. Some people that are not from Germany, they come here and some of them, they experience a cultural shock. Did you have a similar experience? Are you surprised by anything in Germany besides friendly people?
I don't think we had much of a culture shock. I think that depends on like where you exactly are coming from. I think the biggest culture shock was probably the trash. Like I still can't get used. It's so hard. I think there was also something else. Like all the bikes here, it's a very like bikeable city. I think all of Germany is very bikeable.
Maybe not all of it, but most of it.
Yeah, which is good. Very, very nice.
Yeah, back home we use a lot of buses, but here a lot of people like bike all the time, but we don't have bikes here.
Yeah, and the buses come like once every hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it depends where exactly you are at the moment, but the transportation system is not that great. I don't know if you already tried the German train system. It's called Deutsche Bahn, and it's probably the worst train system.
No, you haven't seen ours. So
Actually,
True,
Yeah.
true, but
at least it's clean and the windows close.
well,
Maybe depends on where you're going,
depends. Well, I don't know about the Bulgarian train system, but the German is quite famous for being very bad.
that's
I think the
strange.
trains themselves are not that bad, but like the organization around it is.
Do you plan on staying in Trier for the next months, or do you plan to go by train or by bike somewhere else to see something?
We already went to
Frankfurt?
Frankfurt. Yeah.
Luxembourg?
I think we're going to Cologne soon, and maybe to Berlin for New Year's.
Great idea.
But yeah, that's it for now.
When exactly are you going to finish your studies?
In a year and a half.
In a year and a half. So what are you planning to do with fashion design? Do you plan to do a master's? Are you going to work directly? What are your plans?
For me, I think I'll do masters, I guess, but we were thinking to go to other country to get more experience like here. But also I really want to be a stylist or something, like to make just costumes for like famous people or like musicians or for stuff like this. Yeah.
Same for you?
Yeah, I want to go and do a master's somewhere abroad. I don't know about Trier, but somewhere else. And for work, I really don't know yet. I haven't oriented myself in any like specific direction yet.
Maybe you end up once again at the same university or the same country, who knows?
That could be fun, yeah.
Oh, we were thinking to be teachers at our university.
Yeah, also as
Like
well.
to
Why not? If you like it.
yeah.
Who knows? If you look back at your stay so far, would you say that it's fitted for everyone?
I think so, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think everyone should like experience it on their own. Because I personally thought it was not for me, but
Now you find yourself here.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
So why did you decide to do it, even though you thought it's not for you? Did you convince her?
No, I think we kind of like mutually convinced ourselves.
yeah,
Oh, that's nice.
I was so scared too. But when I
New.
when I knew that we can go together, I was like, okay, I'm going to take the chance.
I think that was like the main like reason. We were just together, so it's gonna be okay.
So despite the difficulties, you would say everyone should do a year abroad, maybe even at Trier?
Yeah,
Yeah, of
definitely,
course.
definitely.
And one of the final questions, which new horizons have opened up for you since you've been here in Trier?
I would say so many. The main one is probably diversity. I just love the diversity of people, of cultures, of everything. It's so like fresh and like eye-opening.
And what about you? What did you learn during your stay so far?
To get to know myself, like a lot of things happened, and I think I understood a lot of things. Yeah, for me, and how to communicate with people here.
Did you also learn to be more independent?
No, because I'm with Gabby.
I think she's more dependent now than she was.
It sounds like a codependency, but yeah. No, it's probably nice to have a friend around, especially when you stay abroad.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, maybe other people can do it the same. If you go back to Bulgaria in 3 months, roughly 3 months, what are you going to tell your friends? Do you tell them that they have to come over here? Do you tell them it was a great time? Do you tell them about your difficulties?
The first thing I'll tell them that I miss them a lot, for sure.
Oh, that's
But also, I think we are going to say a lot of positive things about you.
Yeah. I'll tell
People-
them, go and do it yourself. See it for yourself.
Yeah.
So you still have 3 months. What are you looking forward to in these 3 months?
I think the semester project that we're currently working on, it's gonna be an experience for sure. So yeah, I hope we can like get on with it in 3 months.
What exactly is this semester project? What are you doing?
Creating a collection.
Yeah. And it's a pretty interesting subject.
Yeah.
Like, it's human-centered
Design.
design. Yeah, that's the first time we heard about this. And also the title of the collection is pretty crazy. Like, it's Aliens Don't Knit.
Solve that for yourself.
Aliens don't knit. That sounds interesting. What exactly is it?
Whatever you want it to be.
Mm-hmm. That's the good part of being a designer and like a creative person.
Everything can be anything.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Well, I wish you good luck with the collection and with your next 3 months. I still hope you have a great time. Stay together. And if anyone of the listeners or the watchers, if they have a question, feel free to put them in the comments. And now I'm switching back to German. Vielen lieben Dank fürs Zuschauen und fürs Zuhören. Das war die aktuelle New Horizons Folge. Vielen lieben Dank und bis zum nächsten Mal.